What up, friends? Welcome to my car. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, October 9th. We are at the TJ Maxx parking lot. I have one pumpkin munchkin left. The pumpkin ones are so good. It's just like a little cake bite and it has this light coating of frosting. It's so good. Pumpkin spice latte. About to go into the TJ Maxx, wander around, head over to Target and do the same, and then we're gonna head to school. It felt like a very long week in comparison to some of the other school weeks that we've had. Just a lot going on. A little bit of behavior started popping up, and it's nothing like school-based. It's a lot of things that had happened at home, and it's just coming into school from whatever happened at home. I have my university students. This was their first week, and well, one of mine has taken advantage of them, and once she starts running away from someone, she'll keep doing it until you intervene. So it is a 400 level class where they have to write a behavior plan. So it's kind of funny because like the second day I already was like, okay guys, I guess you know what your behavior plan is gonna be for this friend, because well, you gave her an inch and she took a mile. So once we get to school, I'll show you the behavior book I really like. And so that's what my university students are using to write their behavior plans. But let's go into TJ Maxx, finish our drink. Okie dokie, we are in the lovely classroom. I'll show you what I got shopping today really quick. Went to Fazoli's, got a little fettuccine alfredo, 2 breadsticks, and then I got frozen peach something, which I remember I've had before and I didn't quite like it, so I don't know why I got it again, but there's that. Got my usual venti iced white chocolate mocha. I went to the Dollar Tree, and honestly today I spent more at the Dollar Tree than I did at Target, so there's a win-win. I'm changing out the sensory bins today, and I was looking at the materials on Friday because I was thinking of what I was gonna do, but I wasn't feeling motivated enough to do it. And I only had 3 bags of black, so I got another bag of black. I found these cute little tubs that I haven't seen at my Dollar Tree. I was at a different one than I usually go to, and obviously these are $1, so there's 4 of these little black pumpkin bins and then 4 of these little orange ones, so $1 for 4. Some yellow filler, and when we made cake in a cup on Friday, picture here, it was a giant disaster and I felt like I was doing dishes forever. So we needed more soap because we used quite a lot of soap because there was chocolate everywhere. And even now there's still like blobs of chocolate in the hallway. Thank goodness we did it in the hall and not in my room so that there isn't chocolate in the carpet. And this Dollar Tree always has such a good book selection. So this book looks so interesting. It's a hardcover. It's called Kill the Farm Boy, but it's based off of various fairy tales. So once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, a hero, the chosen one, was born, and so begins every fairy tale ever told. This is not that fairy tale. This is a faraway kingdom. There is a chosen one, but he's unlike anyone who has ever been chosen. There, a plucky farm boy will find more than he's bargained for in his quest to awaken the sleeping princess in her cursed tower. So, my kind of book. I like a good fairy tale. $1 Tonka stickers. Another thing of the gold filler. Another thing of the gold filler. I was hungry, so I got some goldfish. That's why it's open. And then these are really cool. They're pop bracelets. So while I generally don't like buying things from the Dollar Tree like this, that's $1 for my prize bin, I'd rather buy like a 4-pack of something that's $1, just because it is a little bit more cost effective. Please do know that you guys watching this video is helping me buy things like this. So thanks for watching, guys. You just bought my students some little pop bracelets. I'm going to put those in my door, and they will all be very happy. The ring pops have also been a big hit. This is Target, by the way. I cannot buy a bag like this at the dollar store. But we're out of those, so I had to restock. Grabbed a Celsius in case I finish both of my beverages, but now that seems unlikely. This is my favorite flavor, the peach vibe. And then these are the little clapper things, and I figured that they could use these to dig in the sensory bins with because they're like little monster-y looking hands. So these are $3. So these ring pops and a drink was all I got from Target. And then this is the last Dollar Tree, so just more of those bracelets, as I said. And then another thing of the black filler. And then from TJ Maxx, also a very chill TJ Maxx day. I got some more face masks. So these are $3.99. Creme Shop is like my favorite TJ Maxx brand. I also saw this. It's a Butt First Water Replenishing Essence Serum. I have one of their moisturizers that is like my holy grail. When it's out, I'm going to definitely be buying another. So I grabbed that because I just like the brand and I like the product that's very similar to this. And then I grabbed this Pacifica, so you can get this at Target also. This was $4.99. It's a resurfacing tonic, but it also is exfoliating as well because it has sugar in it. So I was interested. And that's our haul for today.
that just kills my storage. But here's the before. There's a couple things that have been added that the kids have put in there. Like they really like these back scratcher forks for raking their corn, so they added that. Like these tongs, they added it in. Because they know what they like. They've used the bins long enough that they know what they want. But this is all new stuff, so they'll be excited. Bins are all cleaned out. I gave them a good rinse because the corn is super dusty. I spilled it all over myself as well. For now, I'm just keeping it in a big baggie in this drawer of my file cabinet with my other assorted things. I think I would like to invest in the like clear tubs that people keep their like kitchen sugar flour noodles in, because I have a very large cabinet in the gym that I rarely use. It has a lot of my LLI writing books and some like foam materials or big bulky flexible seating options that I don't use. It would be nice to have clear bins to put those in, and then I could just go down to the gym and find the like main filler item that I want and bring it back. Because right now the corn's in that drawer. Everything else is in those containers right there. And it's kind of like wasted space. I'm no expert on how long dried things can exist without being bad, but I have things like rice and beans that I use just depending on the holiday. But like this corn, I used it for about half of a month and now I'm done with it, and I probably won't use it again until next fall. If I could just put it down in the gym until I need it again, that would be a good use of my space far away, so then I have more room for my other things that I use more often. So for this week's sensory bin, I'm going to use the black shred like this. Next week, I will do the tubing like this. It's all from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to fill up my bins with my shred. So I only had 5 bags of that black paper shred. If I could find more, I will definitely pick it up because I love the feeling of it. It's so fun. But I think I'm going to I have this orange tubing. So I'll cut the orange tubing up and just use the orange and the black for now. I'm feeling good this sensory bin, and then there'll be 2 more. So I still have a lot of very interesting things left for the kids. So this is what this week's looks like. It looks like a lot, but I just love my kids to sit on the floor with their bins spread out and use their imagination. So black paper shred from Dollar Tree, orange tubing from Dollar Tree, I cut it up. The eyeballs that are pastel colored are from the Target Dollar Spot for $1. The ones that are more of a solid color are the Dollar Trees. Each one has a green bucket from the Dollar Tree. This is a little skeleton, so I think this one is a dog. So each bin has a different version. They've got spider rings. They've got these things they can dig around in. Got a little cauldron. Just looks like a fun time. So then they're all the same, except for the little skeletons are a little bit different.
And then they write it. Finishing up our cool bean craft today. We're going to do some.
So sensory bins are done. Here's the behavior book I was talking about earlier. The Teacher's Encyclopedia of Behavior Management, 100 Problems and 500 Plans. So if I'm ever doing a behavior plan or just like monitoring a student's behavior in a general area, this is what I use. So my university students this week, they just had to identify their subject of who they're doing their plan based off of. And then I think in the next couple weeks, they're talking about in their class how to write it. And then I'll have them select the behavior that they are doing with one of my students, and they can make a plan off of that. I think I know what student they're going to do and kind of a general idea of what behavior is just based on what she's showing with them. Here's some of the examples the book has. So there's all sorts of things that you can choose from. So say complaining, 233. So goal, student will reduce complaining, negativity, and learn how to use positive expressions. So then they have 5 different things that you could choose from. And then it just has an overview of what you should do to respond to that situation. So I have my LLI groups prepped, and I say LLI, even though that this is a guided reading book. My younger kids are still plugging along in green and it's going well, but my older kids have been stuck at like level J for a long time, so we just switched to guided reading books because we're just stuck. Reading mastery is ready to go. I need to print off the sound partners still. You can see this is from our little chocolate fun. So my custodian hasn't cleaned that up yet. Don't worry guys, he really loves our group of kids. We've got orange paint right there. We made him this cute door deck a couple weeks ago for Custodian's Day. And we got him a little gift card because he spends a lot of time in our room, but he really likes my kids and they like him too. Yeah, we got corn right there, kinetic sand right there. But this is what we're doing in News to You, and it looks so fun. I'm gonna do a little Instagram picture. So, a little science experiment. We're gonna do apple mummies. So basically you take apples, those are from lunch one day and I saved them. So you have like your control, which is just a regular old apple slice, and then you take like salt and baking soda and you put that apple in it, you weigh it, you put it in a dark spot, and then on Friday we'll weigh it again to see how much it like shriveled up or mummified. So you can see we're learning about the Grand Egyptian Museum. We've got Egypt, ancient archaeology. We've got our archaeologist. And then we're also making an Egyptian pendant out of, I think it's model magic clay drawing, something like that. But it's going to be a fun week. Last week's News to You was on Disney World's 50th anniversary. And usually I have the kids put these in their lockers and take them home. But Friday was just kind of a busy day. But I have the students' names on their clips so I know what they're at. So these 3 didn't finish all the way. And I have 4 others that finished. Generally, 3 of my 4 fourth graders finish the News to You station with the adult that's helping them, but my second graders have a more difficult time just because it is harder for them. But one of the crafts was like salt firework, but it's just glue and salt. So these 2 got a little bit more creative, and you can see they were all into the glitter and the puffy. Basically, it's just you do glue in the shape that you want, you put salt over the top, and then you use paint that's been watered down to make it colored like this, and then this puffy stuff right here is puffy paint. So I follow someone on Instagram. Her name is JC Kathleen. She's a preschool special education teacher, and she has this picture of like her Friday to-do list, and I really liked it, so I tried to do one of my own. So here's what I have, and this is like the colored version obviously, but I printed a black and white one for this week so I could decide if I needed to add anything. So second grade math is the Bridges curriculum behind the nugget couch right there, so that I need to make copies of. But fourth grade math uses Connecting Math Concepts, so they have workbooks. Same thing for reading mastery. Most of my kids that are doing reading mastery, so they have the workbooks that go with it. But my students that are doing sound partners, I have to make the copies for them of that, and I don't mind at all. So I think I'm about ready to go because, well, I didn't do my billing on Friday, and I'm not going to do it today either. I'm just going to wait till Monday because that's what I feel like doing. I need to do the second grade math, and then I'm ready to go. When I get here on Monday, I'm going to laminate my vocab words from News to You. So I'm just going to put them up here with the rest of my things that I don't want to deal with at this moment. Pop my Friday to-do list and my schedule that I need to change. Once again, a little bit, just moving some names around. I'm pretty flexible with my university students. I've been trying to try them with different kids in different stations to just see like what niche they fit into the best and then where they can be successful. I don't want them to feel like they're struggling, and I don't want my students to have a hard time with them either. It's awesome having other people in the classroom. I really like it. So one thing I really like from our math curriculum, Bridges, so I'm doing the Bridges intervention portion because this student receives in-class math and extra math with me. Our teacher stuff comes in a binder, so you can just undo the section you need and make a copy of it. So then if I need to, I can take the teacher part home and I don't need to take the whole book, and I don't personally have to make a file copy of every page. The copy machine can just do the section I need. I can take the stuff home, look at what I need, or I can write all over this. I can throw it away when I'm done, or like it's telling me that I need 1 8x36 strip of paper. So mentally I know I have to get that together. And so like I'm gonna need some frogs. I'm gonna have to be cutting out some frog strips, but then also it tells you things that you might have to prepare too. So the student and I here, we made some triangles because we were counting by 3s. So we use triangles to count by 3s, or sometimes you need blank number lines. So you've got this beautiful work, which I hand drew myself. So math is done for second grade. I'll just look at that in the morning and cut my frogs out and grab that 8x36 strip of paper, which a sentence strip is generally about that big, I think. So usually I just use sentence strips. So math is done. I'm gonna put that away. I don't use these as much as I did in the past, just because a lot of my reading stuff is in the bins down there. But I still use it for things like that, or it's just good storage for papers or manuals that I need too. But I'm ready to go home, so I'm gonna take my stuff, shut off the lights, and head to my bed. I think I might watch a movie. I don't know what I'm doing. So the crazy thing is though, it's 4:30. I've only been at school for like 4 hours probably. Most of the time not being productive. Let's keep that in mind. And my fiance's only been awake for like 2 hours. So it's like, what else would I have been doing at home? Nothing. because often he plays video games and falls asleep on the couch, and then I don't want to disturb him, so then I just go shopping or I lay in bed all day doing nothing. So at least today I was being productive. But I'm gonna go home and be probably unproductive. So thanks for watching another Saturday in my life. A little bit of school prepping on a Saturday, and I'll see you guys maybe on Monday. Maybe I'll vlog. We'll see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.